Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic, and this is a commentary request, as will be many of the cartoons that we're going to be doing in the next few months. This one was requested by Darren Heidman. And Darren, I hope you enjoy this. Layouts by Holly Pratt. Holly Pratt, let me just take some time to talk about the good old Holly Pratt. I'm not a fan of Frizz. I'm just going to get it out there. Which is to say that he's my least favorite director for Warner Brothers. And I think that's the best way to say it, least favorite. Because one of my favorite cartoons of all time is a Frizz cartoon, and I've already done a commentary for it. It's called Birds Anonymous. But one of the reasons it's not a reason I don't like him now, but as a kid, I was very big on the idea of the layout-driven, character layout-driven director style, which is, the Chuck Jones, Robert McKimson style of, drawing most of the character layout poses yourself, meaning that the characters look like that director's art style. And in Clampett and Tashland's and even Tex's case, the characters do resemble their drawing style, but very seldom are any of those directors' actual drawings used in the cartoon itself, in the way that McKimson and Chuck Jones would do stuff. But Holly Pratt is very underrated, and I would say it's fair to say that he's Friz Freeling's ghost artist. But real quick, let me just pause for a second on my rambling about Holly Pratt and just say that this gag here was cut out of I think a lot of the ABC versions of this cartoon, Bugs Bunny and Tweety Show and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, if you bought any of those Ceracells, those Friz Freeling Ceracells that were all the rage in the 90s, congratulations, you probably bought Friz Freeling's signature, which is, I'm sure, worth something. I love the way Bugs is tippy-toeing out there. Also, real quick, I want to bring this up, too. Listen to the way Sam says shut up.
Okay.
Hear how it got cut off right there? I thought for a long time as a kid, I thought he said the S word. I'm saying the S word just because I don't have time to bleep this cartoon later. So, but yeah, if you bought one of those Ceracells in the 90s from Frizz, congratulations, you bought a Holly Pratt cell. I mean everything, and I mean everything that Frizz drew, maybe 1940, mid-1940s, was pretty much Holly Pratt. By the way, look at Sam's lip there. Not there, but the shot before. Looney Wiki, whatever it is, Looney Wiki has claims that this cartoon is the first cartoon where Sam has the mustache and beard rather than just the mustache for the entire cartoon. And indeed, that is not the case because we just saw that with that previous shot. But yes, Holly Pratt. Holly Pratt is Friz Freeling's personal drawing style. If you ever saw it, he never progressed past the 30s, style, the circles and rubber hose style. So when he would do character story sketches and stuff like that, it was always in like Bugs would look like Happy Rabbit, basically. I love Sam's little apron, his little girly apron that he's got there. So let's take a moment here to continue discussing the artistry of this cartoon and take some time to talk about the uncredited animator John Carey, not to be confused with the other John Carey that we all know, and I'll just leave it at no. We know him. But John Carey, you rarely see him getting credit for animating, and the weird thing is, the strange thing about that is that he has a pretty interesting distinction, which is that he started in the early days in the 30s, and his career as an animator ended this year, 1951. This is probably the second or third last cartoon that he did, but he only animated for Warner Brothers, and he, in fact, hang on, let me, he began in 1935, and he worked with all the directors, Clampett, Norm McCabe, but then when he left in 1951, he became a comic book artist, and I tell you, I spent a good portion of my morning trying to find information, pictures and stuff like that. I'm of the opinion that he maybe used a different name, like a I don't know, an artist name, but an artist name is not John Carey. That's a politician's name. So yeah, this joke coming up here, where Sam says the cabin in the sky, that line, that is a reference to a movie. It was a movie, and it was a play too, I believe. Oh gosh darn it, I'm out of time, don't you know? Well folks, see you next Saturday.